Hey there, I am Derek with Yoga for All Humans, and today we'll be exploring Archer Pose. So Archer Pose in Sanskrit is Akarna Dhanurasana, which translates from Sanskrit to English as toward the ear bow pose. So that's where the archer comes from, because if you think about doing a bow, that's what we're doing with our arms and our legs in Archer Pose. If you haven't done yoga with me before, you don't know that I'm all about accessibility. So accessibility is at our core here at Yoga for All Humans. I can't do the full expression of Archer Pose because I'm not, a superhero or an athlete, and you probably aren't either. So we'll explore using a couple props today. One prop is the wall. So make sure you're up against a wall, leaning up against the wall. We'll get seated in just a second. And then the other prop I'm going to use is a yoga strap. So if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a scarf or a resistance band. Lots of alternatives around the house for a yoga strap. So let's find ourselves up against the wall. You don't have to be like right up against the wall, just as long as you have the wall behind you for a little bit of support. So in Archer Pose, we're pulling one leg back and holding on to the toes of the opposite leg. I usually can't touch my toes, so that's why we have the yoga strap. So we'll start with pulling the left leg back. So you really just want to get a nice little grip on the outside of the left foot and just pull your left leg back however far it feels comfortable. Whether your knee is going out to the side or if it's straight up, doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get a nice little hip opener here. And we're also getting a good hip strengthening too. So it's good for both. With our right leg, that's going to be out long with our toes flexed. So your toes will be coming toward your knee. You don't necessarily want to lock your leg because that can be bad for locking your knee. So you can always have a bend in your knee as much as feels comfortable. We'll put that strap around that right foot so that we can hold on to it. But if you can grab your toes whenever we're in Archer Pose, by all means, grab your toes. But I can't usually do that, and that's okay. So we're holding on to the strap with our right hand and pulling our left foot back into our Archer Pose. And you can even come away from the wall a little bit if you want and just bend forward, getting a nice opening through the back of the right leg. So it's a really nice forward fold motion and hip opener and strengthener. So that's the left side. Let's do the right side real quick. So same concept here. We are pulling our right leg back. You can see that my knee is going out to the side, and that's okay. I may not be able to touch my left toes, so we can use the strap again for that. No problemo. So here we go. Pulling the right leg back, left leg out straight, and you can even hinge forward a little bit. And there's Archer Pose for you. Thanks for watching.